everybody, it's Mrs. Rebecca here with another virtual story time from the Brown Public Library. This is our recorded story time, so we're not live, so I can't say hello to everyone other than just saying hello everyone, but we'll still get started with our bread and butter hellos. Are you guys ready? Remember how we do it? We clap our hands together and then on our laps, and we say hello in all the different opposite ways that the song tells us to say hello in. All right. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Ready? Hello. Good job. And now what's the opposite of quiet? Loud, right? The opposite of quiet is loud. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello! All right, let's do another pair. I had an idea for a different pair of opposites. They're kind of similar to our silly and serious that we'll end with. So we'll do one other one in between. But this one, we're going to try to do wobbly. Do you know what wobbly is? Wobbly. And straight, okay? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as wobbly as we can. Hello. Let it all loose. All right. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as straight as we can. Hello. All right, now before we do silly and serious, let's do quickly and slowly, all right? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quickly as we can. Hello. Good job, everybody. And now the opposite. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slowly as we can. Hello. All right, and now we always end with silly and serious. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as silly as we can. Hello! Hello! Sometimes you need to say a couple of hellos in a silly way. And now the opposite. Let's get ready to be serious. The opposite of silly is serious. So bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as seriously as we can. Hello. Very nice. So today, our book is about an emotion. It's called When Sophie Gets Angry. Really, really angry. Have any of you guys ever felt that way before? Like really, really mad. I think everybody gets really, really mad sometimes. And Sophie has a pretty nice way of dealing with it, actually. So let's find out. This book is by Molly Bang. Sophie was busy playing when her sister grabbed Gorilla. My turn. How do you think that made her feel? Do any of you have brothers and sisters? Has that ever happened to you before? No, said Sophie. Yes, said her mother. It is her turn now. As her sister snatched Gorilla away, Sophie fell over the truck. Oh no, so she was already upset. And then she had an accident, and I think that made her more upset. Oh, is Sophie ever angry now? Look how mad her eyes look. Can you guys make a mad face like you would feel when you were angry? Very good. She kicks. She screams. She wants to smash the world to smithereens. Now, this isn't the part that I necessarily thought was a good way of dealing with it. She gets it all out. Have you guys ever heard that Daniel Tiger song? Trying to pull it into my head right now. Anyway, it says stomp 3 times. I'll try to find it to link to it in our video since I can't get it quite in my head right now. She's getting all her anger out. She roars a red, red roar. Oh my goodness. Sophie is a volcano ready to explode. And when Sophie gets angry, really, really angry, pa-bam! She runs. She runs and runs and runs until she can't run anymore. Then, for a little while, she cries. Now she sees the rocks, the trees, and ferns. She hears a bird. She comes to the old beech tree. She climbs. Isn't that a beautiful looking tree? She feels the breeze blow her hair. She watches the water and the waves. She lives right by the ocean or a big body of water, I think, like Lake Champlain or the ocean. The wide world comforts her. Sophie feels better now. She climbs back down and heads for home. Now, Sophie is older than most of us are, I think. So if we wanted to take some time the way Sophie did, it might look more like just going to sit on the couch or going to sit in our bedroom or going to sit in our sandbox for those of us that are a little bit older. The house is warm and smells good. Everyone is glad she's home. She says, "I'm home." Everything's back together again. And they're all doing a puzzle. So they're back together just like the puzzle is being put together. And Sophie's feeling better. And Sophie isn't angry anymore. And she's drawing a picture of her family and her tree. She feels better because she took some time. What I liked about what Sophie did is that she took some time just to go and be by herself and think. And that made her feel better. That helped her be calm. It's almost like, if you take deep breaths when you're calm, those can make, or if you take deep breaths, they help you get calm, I should say. If you take deep breaths when you're angry or mad or something like that. So instead of singing a song to go along with the feelings, I thought we would do some volcano things, because I thought that was a very interesting moment in this book when she was a volcano who exploded. So let's look at that picture of the volcano again. Do you guys know about volcanoes? Volcanoes have lava inside of them, and sometimes they explode and the lava comes out. If they get really, really hot, they go whoo. So I found an activity where, and I'll link this in the comments, where you take baking soda and water and food coloring and you freeze it together. It's the best way to let you guys see this. And it almost looks like it is a volcano. That's the red food coloring in the water on bottom, and that's the baking soda on top. So it's a 1/3 cup, but I think you could use less, honestly, baking soda, and then the rest water. And then once it's frozen overnight, you can take it out and pour some vinegar on it. I'm going to pour a lot of vinegar. Do you see that? It's bubbling. I'm going to move my camera a little bit. Oops, I'm making a big mess. I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's not as if it explodes the way a real volcano would, but it's kind of fun to see it sizzle. And they're just kind of cool looking when they come out of the freezer. And they weren't hard to make. And I know most children love to pour. And this, there it goes sizzling again. I'm going to show you. This involves a lot of pouring because you pour, there we go, that's a better angle. You pour, sorry about my finger. You pour the baking soda and you pour the water, and then the next day you get to pour the vinegar. So it's a fun and easy activity to do at home. And so since we were thinking about volcanoes with that little activity, I wanted to sing a song about a volcano. And this song is called Old Volcano, and it has 2 verses. In the first one, the volcano is asleep. So let's sing that one first, all right? And it's to the tune of Frere Jacques, or Brother John, or Are You Sleeping, Brother John? Which is always a great song to put any words to. So let's go. Old volcano is asleep, is asleep. There's no lava coming, there's no lava coming. He's asleep, he's asleep. And then what do you think happens? Maybe there was a loud noise. Boom! And what happens? Old volcano is awake, is awake. Rumble, 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 grumble. Explode and shake, explode and shake. So then we kind of pretend to be the volcano. Let's do that second part. Actually, let's just do the whole thing one more time. I think we have time. Our book was short today. So in the first verse, you sing very quietly, right? So it's old volcano is asleep, is asleep. There's no lava coming, there's no lava coming. He's asleep, he's asleep. And then the second part you do loud because volcano's awake. Ready? Old volcano is awake, is awake. Rumble, rumble, grumble, rumble, rumble, grumble. Explode and shake, explode and shake. Good job, everybody. I hope you were all very excellent volcanoes. And you know, you could, with this song, you could get down really low for the explode if you wanted to use your whole body, if you wanted to sing this again at home sometime, or if you just wanted to pretend to be a volcano without the song, you could get down very low and very tight and very small, and then jump out like a volcano exploding with lava. So I have one very tiny little song to add today, and it is, have any of you ever seen, I think it's Pixar, and there's a volcano, and the volcano's looking for someone to love. So I took that song, and by the way, I got our last song from Sunflower Storytime. I modified it a little bit, but that is where I got it, the idea. So anyway, back to what the song we're about to sing. There is a Pixar movie, and it's about a volcano looking for someone to lava. Because love and lava sound a lot alike, don't they? So you'd think he would say love, but he says lava. So let's try it. And I'm just going to sing a little bit of it. And I'll link to the original video if you guys watch videos. I kind of modified it for us. So it's, I have a dream I hope will come true. You're here with me and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth and the sky up above would send a story time to lava. I lava you. Did you guys like that? The video is really great. That's just a little preview of the song, but I just think it's beautiful, and it seemed fitting for this particular moment in time. So that, you guys, can you believe it? That's all we have for today. So let's see, do I have any announcements? Just the usual. We'll have our Zoom meeting on Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. And I think we'll bring something blue this week. Anything blue that you can find in or out of your house to share with your friends. And then, of course, we have story time again on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. live on Facebook, or you can catch it afterwards in our parent group, or catch it here on YouTube. All right, so it was so nice of all of you to watch this video and to come to story time. Let's have our goodbye song. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. Story time is done today, so come again another day. It's time to say goodbye to our friends. See you guys later. Bye-bye.